Hard to believe, but this firework was massive. On February 8, 2020, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, became home to an astonishing spectacle when a 375-pound aerial firework was launched, setting the record for the heaviest firework ever recorded. As it soared skyward, it reached an eye-popping height of 201 feet, dazzling spectators with its vibrant colors and brilliant patterns lighting up the night sky. This incredible achievement was officially recognized by Guinness World Records, marking a thrilling moment for both the town and the firework enthusiasts who gathered to witness the launch. Imagine standing there, watching an enormous piece of artistry shoot up into the heavens, filling the atmosphere with cheers and excitement. With such a memorable event, Steamboat Springs certainly lit up the 2020 winter skies. Who knew a firework could bring so much joy and be part of a world record? Is it really true that Gargulo struck fear in 2 states? Gargulo, a notorious criminal, terrorized communities in California and Illinois from the 1990s until 2008. He was infamous for a chilling series of crimes where he stalked young women, breaking into their homes and brutally attacking them with a knife. Among his victims was Ashley Ellerin, who was Ashton Kutcher's girlfriend at the time, murdered in 2001. This tragic case brought attention to the serious issue of stalking and violence against women. Gargulo's heinous acts sent shockwaves through society, sparking conversations about personal safety and criminal justice. Security measures in homes were reevaluated, and awareness campaigns emerged aiming to educate people on recognizing the signs of stalking. Eventually, Gargulo's capture and trial underscored the importance of perseverance in the pursuit of justice, reminding us that even in the face of horror, hope and safety can prevail. Is it really true that dinosaurs were discovered in 1824? This remarkable milestone occurred when British geologist William Buckland unearthed the fossil of a creature he named Megalosaurus. This discovery was not merely a scientific curiosity. It marked the birth of paleontology, the study of ancient life through the examination of fossils. The Megalosaurus, a large carnivorous dinosaur, roamed the Earth approximately 166 million years ago during the Jurassic period. Buckland's presentation to the Geological Society of London ignited a flame of intrigue about what life looked like millions of years ago. Suddenly, the notion of gigantic creatures that were once thought to be mere folklore transformed into a new scientific reality. Buckland's pioneering work laid the foundation for future generations of paleontologists who would delve deeper into the lives of dinosaurs and other prehistoric organisms. This breakthrough not only enhanced our understanding of dinosaur evolution, but also painted a vibrant picture of an entire ecosystem that existed long before humans. Today, we continue to explore this rich history, thanks in part to Buckland's groundbreaking discovery. Prepare to be amazed by the cheerful quokka. This small marsupial, found primarily on Australia's predator-free islands, has captured the hearts of many with its seemingly constant smile. The quokka's iconic expression results from its unique facial structure, which creates an endearing and friendly look, irrespective of its actual mood. But there's more to their charm than just looks. Quokkas are also impressively sociable creatures. Evolving in an environment devoid of natural predators, these animals have developed a remarkable lack of fear towards humans. As generations passed, their friendly behavior caught the attention of tourists, who often provided food. This interaction favored quokkas that were bolder and more curious, leading to a population that eagerly approaches people. Consequently, when you see a quokka posing for a selfie, remember that these little creatures are thriving not just because they look happy, but due to an impressive combination of evolutionary adaptation and social interaction. So next time you encounter one of these delightful animals, you'll know that behind their cheerful facade lies a fascinating story of survival and evolution. Is it really true that Finland is the happiest country? Finland is topping the charts as the happiest place to live, according to various happiness indices. With an impressive score of 7,941 points, it outshines its closest competitor, Denmark, which stands at 7,583 points. But what makes Finland so special? This northern gem combines a wealth of factors that contribute to a high quality of life. One of its strongest assets is an incredible education system, designed with equality at its core, ensuring that every child has access to the tools they need to thrive. Additionally, Finland places great emphasis on community and social support. The strong bonds among its citizens foster a sense of belonging and connection. Picture tranquil lakes and verdant forests. These stunning natural landscapes not only encourage outdoor activities, but also enhance emotional well-being. Beyond these, the Finnish values of trust, freedom, and gender equality create an environment where individuals feel safe and empowered to pursue their happiness. It's no surprise that so many people dream of visiting or even living in this beautiful Nordic wonderland. Hard to believe, but Ataro Island is a coral paradise. Nestled in East Timor, this island's surrounding waters are part of the Coral Triangle, the most biodiverse marine area on Earth. Stretching across countries like Indonesia and the Philippines, this splendid region boasts an incredible variety of marine life. In a remarkable discovery back in 2016, researchers documented 643 distinct species of coral and marine organisms, some believed to be entirely new to science. This stunning array of shapes, colors, and sizes forms an enchanting underwater landscape, drawing divers and marine enthusiasts from all corners of the globe. These findings aren't just impressive, they are vital for assessing the health of our oceans. The Coral Triangle is crucial for local fisheries, helps support coastal communities, and plays a significant role in maintaining the planet's overall biodiversity. This region acts as a lifeline for many species and supports the livelihoods of those who depend on its resources. So the next time coral reefs come to mind, remember that Ataro Island stands as a beacon of biodiversity and ecological importance. Surprisingly, it's a fact that dog-headed spiders exist. Nestled deep within the lush rainforests of the Amazon, a truly unique arachnid has captured the attention of both scientists and nature lovers. The dog-headed spider. This remarkable creature, known scientifically for its extraordinary appearance, gets its name from its dog-like head, which features a striking resemblance to our furry companions. Beyond its peculiar looks, the dog-headed spider boasts a stunning palette of colors that perfectly blends into the vibrant hues of its rainforest home, providing camouflage against predators while silently stalking its prey. Behavioral studies reveal that this spider exhibits fascinating mating rituals, which researchers are eager to understand more fully. Each encounter could provide insights into its life cycle and evolutionary adaptations. The discovery of the dog-headed spider is a thrilling reminder that the natural world is full of unexpected marvels. With so many hidden gems waiting to be discovered, this quirky arachnid invites us to appreciate the wonders of biodiversity and to look beyond the well-known species that usually capture our attention. What other hidden treasures await us in nature's depths? Here's a wild fact about gift-giving in Taiwan. In Taiwan, the tradition of gift-giving is not just a social nicety. It plays a crucial role in fostering connections and demonstrating respect during social interactions. When you receive an invitation to someone's home, arriving empty-handed is simply not an option. Guests often bring thoughtful gifts such as beautifully packaged teas, locally sourced fruits, or a selection of delectable candies, all carefully chosen to reflect both the host's hospitality and the guest's appreciation. This practice transcends the physical items exchanged. It embodies the bonds of friendship and family, reinforcing a culture rich in gratitude and respect. The act of giving a gift is a wonderful way to deepen relationships, whether during festive celebrations or simple get-togethers. Moreover, this custom serves as an opportunity to share aspects of your own culture while delighting your host with unique local flavors. So if you're planning a visit to Taiwan, remember to pack a small token of your appreciation. It's more than just a gift. It's a bridge to meaningful connections. Surprisingly, it's a fact that speakeasies thrived during Prohibition. In the 1920s, the U.S. government banned alcohol, prompting inventive bar owners to keep the spirit of socializing alive. Feigning innocence, many of these owner-operated establishments disguised themselves as soda shops. Customers walked in expecting refreshing root beers, Yet some were privy to secret passwords that granted them access to hidden stashes of whiskey. This resourceful masquerade allowed revelers to sip fizzy drinks while indulging in illicit cocktails, all right under the noses of law enforcement. Picture it. You enter a cozy soda shop, share a knowing giggle with friends, and perform a secret handshake to access a world of speakeasy thrills. You would feel the electric excitement of rebellion in every corner. These clandestine venues provided a thrilling escape, fostering connections among people eager to share forbidden drinks and laughter. The clever antics of speakeasies during this dry era illustrated not just a thirst for alcohol, but a desire for camaraderie and fun. So, as you savor that root beer float today, imagine the hidden adventures and daring escapades that occurred in those bustling underground bars. Is it really true that Komodo dragons are venomous? For years, these massive reptiles were thought to rely solely on bacterial infections from their filthy mouths to subdue prey. However, recent scientific discoveries have unveiled a startling reality. Komodo dragons possess venom glands in their jaws. This venom contains a mix of proteins that have powerful effects. It thins the blood, lowers blood pressure, and can even induce shock in the creatures they bite. When a Komodo dragon sinks its serrated teeth into its victim, the venom rapidly enters the bloodstream, leading to a slow, agonizing demise characterized by internal bleeding and muscle breakdown. The gruesome efficiency of this hunting technique is remarkable, as even a minor bite can prove fatal, allowing the prey to wander away just moments before succumbing to the venom's effects. Meanwhile, the Komodo dragon uses its extraordinary sense of smell to track down the incapacitated animals, ensuring a reliable meal. This discovery transforms our understanding of these creatures, marking them not just as formidable hunters, but as chemically armed predators, truly the apex of their ecosystems. Scientists recently discovered that Iraq enforces a strict alcohol ban. Since 2016, Iraq has taken a bold step by enforcing a total ban on the production and sale of alcohol, marking a significant shift in the country's cultural landscape. This decision aligns with Iraq's Islamic traditions, which typically discourage or prohibit alcohol consumption. The consequences of breaking this law can be quite severe. Violators risk penalties ranging dramatically from as little as $8 to an astonishing $20,000, depending on the seriousness of their infraction. This ban has ignited a mixture of reactions among citizens, prompting some to return to traditional practices or seek out smuggled alternatives to alcohol. Interestingly, the regulation highlights the complexities of modern Iraqi society, where young people often feel the weight of such restrictions the most. While the law aims to uphold social values, it also provokes discussion about personal freedoms and cultural expression. Overall, Iraq's alcohol ban serves as a striking example of how legislation can influence the daily lives, social interactions, and cultural dynamics of its citizens. Hard to believe, but penguins have a waterproof secret. In the frigid waters of Antarctica, these remarkable birds employ a unique survival strategy beyond just their fat reserves. At the base of each penguin's tail lies a special gland called the eerily gland, which secretes a thick, oily substance. Penguins skillfully spread this oil over their feathers, using their beaks during grooming sessions. The outcome is a perfectly sealed outer coat that locks in body heat and prevents icy water from penetrating. This adaptation is crucial. Without this daily oiling, they could lose up to 30% of their body warmth in just 1 minute. The waterproof barrier not only preserves their warmth, but also enhances their buoyancy and streamlines their bodies, enabling them to glide effortlessly through the chilly seas. This ability to create a waterproof layer is not merely a convenient feature, it's a lifeline in one of the planet's most extreme environments. So the next time you see a penguin waddling around or swimming gracefully, remember the incredible adaptation that keeps them thriving in the coldest conditions. Is it really true that Padang women wear brass rings? The Karen Padang tribe, also known as the Kayan Lawi, engages in a remarkable tradition that captivates many around the globe. From the tender age of 5, girls begin a unique journey by adorning their necks with brass rings, which symbolize beauty and cultural identity. Each additional ring adds weight, gradually pushing down the collarbone and creating the striking effect of an elongated neck. Historically, this practice has been rooted in the tribe's customs, serving as a rite of passage that signifies a girl's transition into womanhood. While some might see this as an extreme form of body modification, for the Padang women, these rings represent pride and a deep connection to their heritage. In recent years, the tradition has sparked significant conversations regarding beauty standards and cultural preservation, as outsiders perceive it differently than those within the community. Despite varying opinions, the Padang women continue to wear their brass rings with dignity, showcasing their resilience and commitment to their cultural roots. How do you feel about such traditions in our ever-changing world? Curious about bird's nest soup's surprising ingredients? This unique dish has quite the story to tell. Bird's nest soup is a delightful and exotic delicacy in Chinese cuisine. It's not made from random twigs or leaves, but from the actual nest constructed by the swiftlet, a tiny bird known for its remarkable building skills. These nests are crafted almost entirely from the bird's saliva, which hardens upon exposure to air. Once the nests are harvested, they undergo a thorough cleaning and soaking process before being served in a warm, savory broth. People love this dish not just for its unusual origins, but also for its believed health benefits. Many enjoy it for its nutritious qualities, as it is thought to help improve skin, boost the immune system, and even enhance overall vitality. While some might find the idea of a soup made from bird saliva a bit strange, it's a long-standing tradition and serves as a testament to the diverse culinary practices found around the world. Who knew that something so peculiar could be considered a luxury? Why exactly does the giant squid capture our imagination? This fascinating creature is one of the largest invertebrates on the planet, with some specimens stretching an astonishing 14 yards long. To put that in perspective, imagine a creature capable of wrapping itself around a small bus. Its impressive size is complemented by its enormous eyes, which are the largest of any known animal, about the size of dinner plates. These colossal eyes are particularly advantageous for spotting both prey and predators in the darkness of the deep ocean, where sunlight barely penetrates. However, the giant squid lives in an extreme deep-sea environment, making it challenging for researchers to study this marvelous creature thoroughly. Much of what we know comes from rare encounters and fleeting video footage, revealing just glimpses of its behavior. Some researchers speculate that giant squids are solitary wanderers, while others suggest they might communicate or even socialize in the mysterious depths of the ocean. As technology continues to advance, we may soon unravel more secrets about these enigmatic giants lurking in the abysses of our oceans. Believe it or not, Navajo guides transform your experience. When you wander through the magnificent landscapes of the Navajo Nation, a knowledgeable Navajo guide can truly elevate your journey. These guides don't just show you beautiful scenery, they weave together stories that connect the breathtaking sights to the rich tapestry of Navajo culture. Picture yourself standing before the striking Monument Valley, while your guide shares the significance of its iconic buttes and mesas, revealing tales handed down through generations. As they explain the relationship between the land and their spiritual practices, your understanding of the landscape deepens. You'll discover the medicinal uses of local plants, hear about ancient legends, and learn how this land shaped the Navajo way of life. Each step with a guide transforms an ordinary visit into a profound exploration of identity and heritage. Imagine leaving with not just stunning photographs, but with a connection to both the land and its people. So before you embark on your next adventure in the stunning Navajo Nation, think about the incredible insights a Navajo guide can provide to enhance your experience. Believe it or not, Kumbh Mela is astonishingly massive. This incredible festival is the world's largest religious gathering, where every 12 years millions flock to India to immerse themselves in spirituality and community by the Ganges River. The Kumbh Mela is much more than a visual feast. It symbolizes the belief that bathing in these sacred waters erases sins and leads to spiritual liberation. Imagine the cities of Allahabad, Haridwar, Ujjain, and Nashik bursting with life as they prepare for the arrival of up to 120 million visitors within a few weeks. The air crackles with excitement as attendees chant, sing, and perform rituals, weaving together a breathtaking tapestry of faith and festivity. Interestingly, this awe-inspiring event is so extensive that it can even be viewed from space. Its origins can be traced back to an ancient Hindu legend about a cosmic struggle between gods and demons over a pot of ambrosia. The Kumbh Mela highlights India's rich spiritual heritage while illustrating the unifying power of faith, as people from diverse backgrounds come together in a shared pursuit of purification and enlightenment. You might be shocked to learn that Pryot remains eerily beautiful. This once bustling Ukrainian city was home to over 50,000 people, primarily workers from the nearby Chernobyl nuclear plant. In April 1986, a catastrophic meltdown at Chernobyl altered Pryot's fate, forcing its residents to evacuate and leaving behind their homes and lives. Almost overnight, what was once a vibrant community filled with schools, shops, and parks transformed into a ghost town. Today, Pryot lies within the eerie zone of alienation, where nature is fervently reclaiming the land. Overgrown trees and crumbling buildings whisper stories of the past, creating a hauntingly beautiful scene. Interestingly, the city is not entirely off-limits. As radiation levels have decreased, guided tours have become a unique attraction, allowing adventurous visitors to explore this chilling site. Tourists can stroll down deserted streets, visit the abandoned amusement park, and feel the weight of silence that envelops the area. The story of Pryot serves as a powerful reminder of human progress and the delicate balance we must maintain with technology. Did you know mice can eat their own tails? This shocking behavior occurs in extreme cases of hunger, highlighting the desperate survival instincts of these small mammals. When faced with food scarcity, mice may resort to cannibalism, eating their own tails as a last resort to survive. Though this is a rare behavior, it serves as a powerful reminder of the lengths animals will go to endure hardship. Mice, like many other creatures, possess strong instincts that drive them to do whatever it takes to stay alive. Imagine being in such a dire situation that your only option is to consume part of your own body. This instinctually driven act reveals not only the harsh realities of survival in the wild, but also the emotional depth and resilience seen in living beings. While it's crucial to understand this behavior from a biological perspective, it also invites us to reflect on the broader consequences of habitat destruction and food scarcity for wildlife. How might we better protect these creatures and their ecosystems? Here's a wild fact about Liberia's unique solution. Following the devastating Ebola outbreak in 2014, Liberia made a bold move to protect public health by banning the consumption of wild animals. This decision addressed a serious concern. Many of these creatures can harbor diseases that jump to humans, endangering entire communities. Instead of leaving people without a protein source, the Liberian government promoted an innovative alternative: breeding giant snails. These snails are remarkable not just for their impressive size, but also for their rapid reproduction, making them an efficient and sustainable food option. Raising snails requires significantly less space and resources than traditional livestock, which is beneficial for maintaining environmental health. As locals adapted to this shift, giant snails quickly became a staple in various dishes, helping families stay nourished while avoiding the health risks linked to hunting wild animals. This remarkable transition demonstrates how ingenuity can lead to healthier food practices in the face of challenges, contributing to both community well-being and ecological sustainability. How will other nations adapt their food sources in response to health crises? Can you believe they found a blue fungus? Scientists in Taiwan have made an exciting discovery by identifying a new species of fungus called Mycena subcyanocephala. This little marvel isn't just any fungus. It stands out thanks to its vibrant blue color, which can be quite striking in its tropical habitat. Often these tiny organisms are so small that we can't see them without a microscope, earning them a spot among the smallest fungi known to science. Thriving in warm, humid environments, Mycena subcyanocephala adds to the incredible diversity of life found in tropical climates. The discovery of this fungus is not just fascinating, It also underscores the importance of exploring and studying the various ecosystems around the world. Each new species we find helps deepen our understanding of nature and the complex roles these organisms play in their environments. Who knows what other hidden gems await discovery in the lush landscapes of Taiwan and beyond? You won't believe this about Discover, how buildings beat the heat without power. It's true, certain technologies help us keep structures comfortable without relying on air conditioning. One amazing method is the use of green roofs, which are topped with plants and vegetation. These living roofs act as natural insulators by providing shade, reducing heat absorption, and promoting airflow. They not only cool buildings but also aid in stormwater management and improve air quality. Moreover, architects incorporate reflective materials that bounce sunlight away from the structure, preventing excessive heat buildup indoors. This innovative approach is particularly beneficial during blistering summer days, allowing people to enjoy a cool indoor environment while minimizing energy consumption. Additionally, these methods align with our growing need for sustainability as climate change challenges us to adopt eco-friendly practices. By making use of living roofs and reflective materials, we can significantly lessen our reliance on electricity and create healthier urban spaces. So next time you see a building adorned with greenery or shiny surfaces, remember that they might be cooler than they seem, and they're actively contributing to energy conservation. Did you know dragonflies have heart-shaped romance? These incredible insects are not just masters of the sky, they also put on a captivating show when it comes to love. Dragonflies are famous for their playful and agile flight, darting around with precision as they hunt for insects or evade predators. However, their mating rituals are equally fascinating. During courtship, male dragonflies perform a stunning aerial dance, showcasing their agility and strength to attract a mate. Once they find the right partner, they engage in a unique behavior known as the heart-shaped formation. This involves the male grasping the female's neck with specialized claspers while she bends her abdomen forward to connect with him, creating the appearance of a heart in flight. This not only symbolizes their bond, but is also essential for the mating process. With over 5,000 species of dragonflies around the world, their enchanting displays and intricate courtship are just a glimpse into the vibrant and diverse lives these beautiful insects lead. So next time you see a dragonfly flitting about, remember, they're not just flying, they're dancing their way through love. Here's something incredible about Greenland's surprising name. Eric the Red, a fierce Viking, cleverly marketed the icy expanses of Greenland when he arrived there in the late 10th century. Exiled from Iceland for murder, he sought to attract settlers to this new land, strategically naming it Granland, which means Greenland. This choice was no coincidence but a shrewd branding move, as he knew full well that potential colonists would be less thrilled by a place associated with endless ice and snow. While the southern part of the island does feature green valleys in summer, the reality is that a staggering 80% of Greenland is covered by a massive ice sheet. Despite this disconnect between name and landscape, Eric's tactic was successful, and settlers came to establish Norse colonies that flourished for centuries. This fascinating story illustrates how the power of a name can transcend truth, embedding itself in history and maps. Long after the settlements faded, Greenland's label, a mix of fantasy and reality, reminds us how words can shape perceptions as much as swords can carve out empires. Have you ever wondered why Pink Floyd has a bluesy origin? The legendary band Pink Floyd, known for their psychedelic sounds and elaborate live shows, actually took their name from two lesser-known blues musicians, Pink Anderson and Floyd Council. In the early 1960s, founding members Syd Barrett, Roger Waters, and Nick Mason immersed themselves in various musical influences, especially the rich world of blues music. They discovered Anderson and Council, who made significant contributions to the genre, embodying the soul of the blues. Inspired by the names and legacies of these artists, Barrett creatively merged them, resulting in the iconic name we know today. Before this transformation, the band was called the Architectural Abdabs, which lacked the unique flair they would soon exemplify. As they developed their style with haunting melodies and profound lyrical themes, they gradually became one of rock history's most influential bands. Interestingly, While their music reflects diverse influences far beyond traditional blues, this subtle homage to two blues artists sparked the creativity that fueled one of the largest rock phenomena ever. Isn't it fascinating how a simple nod to musical forebears can ignite a legacy? You might be shocked to learn that Stonehenge holds secrets. This iconic prehistoric monument in England is a marvel built over 4,500 years ago, captivating the imagination of countless visitors. Envision a massive circle composed of towering stones, with some weighing as much as 25 tons, meticulously arranged in a way that still amazes experts today. The monumental effort of transporting these colossal rocks, some sourced from as far away as Wales, raises intriguing questions about the motivations of our ancestors. What was the purpose of such dedication? It's believed that Stonehenge functioned as a ceremonial site, an astronomical observatory, and perhaps even a burial ground. Its alignment with the sun offers breathtaking views during solstices, indicating profound significance to the builders. Although researchers have pieced together various clues regarding its purpose, many mysteries still linger, stirring debate among archaeologists and historians. This enduring intrigue not only makes Stonehenge a symbol of human ingenuity, but also connects us to our ancient past in a way that continues to inspire awe and curiosity. Did you know about the term nibblings? Nibblings is a charming word that refers to the children of your siblings, encompassing both nieces and nephews. This term has gained traction as family dynamics and language evolve. Instead of saying my sister's children or my brother's kids, you can say my nibblings, adding a playful twist. It's a great way to refer to these little ones who may bring chaos, joy, and endless fun into family gatherings. Language continuously adapts, and nibblings represents a modern, informal way to celebrate those special family connections, often filled with laughter and love. As families grow larger and more complex, terms like nibblings help keep our language fresh and engaging. You might be surprised how quickly this fun term captures the hearts of parents and aunts or uncles alike. So next time you're talking about your siblings' kids, why not use nibblings instead? It's lighthearted, it's catchy, and it shows the unique bond you share with those little adventurers in your life. Let's uncover the truth about your atoms. It might surprise you to know that 98% of the atoms that make up your body are replaced every year. That's right, our bodies are in a remarkable state of flux, continuously renewing themselves. This atom turnover occurs at different rates depending on the type of cells. For example, skin cells regenerate quickly, typically every few weeks, while bone cells might take several years to completely replace themselves. This process is vital for healing wounds, facilitating growth, and sustaining our overall health. The atoms that construct our bodies originate from the food we consume and the air we breathe. Every time we eat or inhale, we play a role in the ongoing creation of new cells. Consequently, although we feel like the same person year after year, the very building blocks of our bodies undergo constant transformation. In just 1 year, most of the atoms that once formed your heart, brain, and muscles will have changed. It's astonishing to realize that we evolve not just in our thoughts and feelings, but at the atomic level too, making us dynamic beings. How incredible is that? Can you imagine that zombies never crave brains? The truth about zombies diverges dramatically from the popular image of brain-hungry monsters we see in movies. The term zombie originates from West African and Haitian spiritual beliefs, specifically the Congo word nzambi, meaning spirit of the dead. In these cultural contexts, a zombie represented a tragic figure, often someone enslaved through dark magic, rather than a decaying corpse. Haitian voodoo lore tells stories of individuals who were buried alive or drugged into submission, only to be later revived in a zombie-like state. In the 1800s, Western explorers sensationalized these tales, while anthropologists uncovered that neurotoxins, such as tetrodotoxin found in pufferfish, could induce a catatonic trance mimicking the zombie state. However, as the Cold War unfolded, Hollywood distorted these concepts into a fearsome portrayal of flesh-eaters, fueling cultural anxieties of the time. This cinematic transformation has led to the common perception of zombies we know today, showcasing a fascinating journey from historical myth to modern pop culture. Can you imagine that supercars fade away in Dubai? It might seem surreal, but in the heart of this opulent city, glittering luxury cars like Ferraris and Lamborghinis are abandoned in what some call a supercar graveyard. Picture stepping into an eerie landscape filled with these once coveted machines now left to deteriorate under the harsh desert sun. Many of these magnificent vehicles belong to owners who may have pushed their finances too far or encountered mounting repair costs. Others simply couldn't keep up with the relentless influx of newer models. While Dubai thrives on extravagance, these forsaken cars reveal a contrasting narrative of aspiration meeting harsh realities. Instead of zooming down the luxurious avenues, they gather dust, awaiting owners who might auction them off or salvage parts for profit. The reasons behind this phenomenon often stem from economic shifts or personal difficulties facing the former owners. So next time Dubai crosses your mind, remember that beneath the shimmering surface lies a poignant story of lost dreams and unfulfilled potential, intertwined with the glamour of supercars. Have you ever wondered why some butterflies disappear? The Greta Otto, commonly known as the glasswing butterfly, showcases a fascinating survival tactic. Its transparent wings blend seamlessly with its surroundings, making it nearly invisible to predators. Imagine sipping your favorite drink and suddenly realizing your glass has vanished. That's similar to how the glasswing's wings work. The delicate patterns and the ability to reflect and refract light help the butterfly hide among leaves and branches, turning camouflage into an art form. This clever adaptation isn't just for show, it plays a vital role in their survival, enabling them to evade birds and other hungry creatures. These mesmerizing butterflies flit through tropical forests in Central and South America, gliding gracefully while relying on their invisibility. This natural phenomenon raises intriguing questions about evolution and how species adapt over time. What other amazing tricks do animals use in nature? Nature never ceases to surprise us, and the glasswing butterfly is just one example of how beautifully complex life can be. You might be shocked to learn that criminals can be justified. This intriguing question delves into the complex world of ethics and morality. Imagine a situation where someone commits a crime out of desperation, like stealing bread to feed their hungry family. Many people grapple with whether such actions can be morally justified, especially when they stem from dire circumstances. Philosophers have long debated this. Some believe that intent behind the act is crucial, suggesting that if the motivation is grounded in survival, it alters the moral landscape. This raises further questions. Should we consider the broader social context that led to the crime? In a society where inequality exists, can we hold individuals fully accountable for their actions? Engaging with these questions encourages us to examine our justice system critically and consider whether empathy should play a role in how we understand crime and punishment. Can you hear me now as you pass away? Recent studies reveal a fascinating insight into the dying process. The final area of the brain to lose function is linked to hearing. This means that even as a person approaches death, they may still be aware of their surroundings and hear conversations happening around them, despite being unable to respond or show recognition. This often leads to families being unaware that their loved ones can perceive what is being said, which is both comforting and eerie. Healthcare professionals encourage family members to speak gently and share memories with those who are near the end of life. Knowing that someone might be able to hear you, even in their last moments, opens a window to profound emotional connections. It also raises important questions about how we communicate and express love in those delicate moments. Isn't it amazing how our senses can persist even in such challenging times? Hard to believe, but history was made on November 2nd, 2020. This date marks a significant milestone in humanity's adventure into space. On this day, the SpaceX Crew Dragon spacecraft successfully returned to Earth after delivering astronauts to the International Space Station, ISS. This mission, known as Crew 1, was the first operational flight of NASA's Commercial Crew program, which aims to make space travel more accessible and safe. With 4 astronauts on board, This mission highlighted the power of collaboration between private companies and government agencies in advancing space exploration. During their stay at the ISS, these intrepid astronauts conducted important scientific experiments and technology demonstrations. November 2nd, 2020 is a reminder of our ongoing quest to explore beyond our planet and the potential for new discoveries in the cosmos. What other milestones await us in the future? Is it really true that 6666 connects to casinos? The number 6666 has a mysterious reputation, often viewed with fear and superstition, especially as it is linked to the concept of the devil in popular culture. Interestingly, if you add up all the numbers on a roulette wheel, the total equals 666. This numerical coincidence has led some people to label casinos as Satan's playground, suggesting a sinister connection. Roulette, a game rooted in chance and luck, contributes to the allure and excitement of gambling. This connection between the number and casinos captures the imagination of many, and it makes us think about the emotional responses tied to numbers. In fact, some players even believe that certain numbers bring either good or bad luck. How do you feel about betting on a game linked to this infamous number? Whether you're rolling the dice or spinning the wheel, understanding these associations adds another layer of intrigue to the gamble. Have you ever wondered about missing soldiers in Lithuania? In 2020, an unusual incident unfolded during a graduation exam involving 5 Lithuanian soldiers. These brave individuals went missing, successfully avoiding all attempts to locate them as they believed the exercise was still in progress. Picture this. While their comrades were searching high and low, these soldiers were honing their survival skills and demonstrating their training in a real-world context. A military spokesman later praised their exemplary performance, highlighting that their ability to think critically and adapt under pressure showcased the very essence of military training. Instead of panicking in a stressful situation, they transformed it into a test of their capabilities. This remarkable event not only raised eyebrows but also sparked discussions about the effectiveness of military exercises and the importance of communication during training. What do you think about their decision to continue evading capture? Explore the International Space Station from your couch. Thanks to Google Maps, you can take a virtual tour of one of the most extraordinary places in our solar system. Imagine floating effortlessly through the different modules where astronauts live and work. With just a click, you can zoom in on the sleeping quarters, laboratories, and even the stunning views of Earth from the station's windows. Such amazing technology lets you experience life in microgravity like never before. Your virtual adventure might include checking out the equipment used for experiments or catching a glimpse of meal prep in a zero-gravity kitchen. This online exploration offers an exciting way for students and space enthusiasts alike to learn about life beyond our planet. So why not take a break and dive into the wonders of space right now? Ever thought about why our bones are so strong? Bone is a living tissue that undergoes regeneration approximately every 7 years. This amazing process keeps our skeletons healthy and strong over time. The secret to this regeneration lies in collagen, a vital protein that plays an essential role in maintaining not only bone strength, but also flexibility. When collagen levels are adequate, our bodies can effectively replace old bone with new, which helps prevent injuries like fractures and reduces age-related bone loss. Without enough collagen, bones could become brittle and more susceptible to damage. This cycle of renewing bone tissue is crucial for sustaining our mobility and overall well-being. So when you think about how much physical activity you do or how you take care of your body, remember the incredible role that collagen plays in keeping your bones robust. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can have such a big impact on our bones and health? You might be shocked to learn that jaguars get high. These majestic big cats engage in a curious behavior in the wild, where they intentionally seek out hallucinogenic roots. By munching on these plants, jaguars experience heightened senses that enhance their hunting skills. Imagine prowling through the jungle, your senses tuned to catch the faintest movement or sound. This natural high gives them an edge when tracking down elusive prey. Jaguars have to be stealthy hunters, and by consuming these roots, they create a sharp awareness of their surroundings. Researchers believe this unique behavior highlights the complex relationship between these amazing animals and their environment, showing us that nature holds surprises that even experts are still uncovering. So next time you think about jaguars, remember they might just be taking a trip to ensure their next meal is a success. Unexpected treasures. A WA ship with a bowling alley? During World War II, the USS Oahu, a U.S. Navy ship, sank near the shores of Hawaii, and today it rests on the ocean floor with its fascinating secret, a fully operational bowling alley on board. This unusual feature highlights how life at sea could be a mix of duty and leisure. Imagine sailors knocking down pins to unwind after long days. It's intriguing to think about how something as fun as bowling could become a part of a military vessel. Interestingly, this isn't the first time bowling faced scrutiny. Back in the 14th century, King Edward III of England banned the game, convinced it distracted soldiers from honing their archery skills. He found bowling so appealing that it became a threat to military readiness. Who knew a simple game could shape history and also end up the centerpiece of a shipwreck story? Guess what really drives the future of office chairs? Volkswagen has unveiled a groundbreaking office chair that looks like it rolled right off a sci-fi movie set. This innovative design features sleek contours and even includes a functional seatbelt, making it feel like you're in a futuristic vehicle while you work. But that's not all. The chair comes equipped with lights and a motor that can zoom around at impressive speeds of up to 12.4 miles per hour. It's perfect for large workspaces and adding a dash of excitement to your daily grind. Imagine racing from one side of your office to the other, taking breaks in style, or simply impressing your coworkers with this unique creation. This chair isn't just about looks. It also brings a level of functionality and fun to the work environment that we've never seen before. Who knew office furniture could be this thrilling? Prepare to be amazed by Bela Lugosi's choices. Bela Lugosi is best known for his chilling portrayal of Dracula in the classic 1931 film. But did you know he turned down the iconic role of Frankenstein's monster? That's right. Lugosi, who captivated audiences with his hypnotic gaze and dramatic flair, opted not to play a silent character. This decision opened the door for Boris Karloff, who took on the monster role and made it unforgettable. Karloff's portrayal brought a depth of emotion and complexity that changed how audiences viewed horror characters forever. His performance as the creature became legendary, and it elevated Frankenstein to an iconic status within the genre. Isn't it fascinating how a single choice can alter the course of horror cinema? Lugosi's decision may have seemed small at the time, but it paved the way for Karloff to create a character that continues to inspire fear and fascination in people around the world. Surprisingly, it's a fact that some anthems have no words. 4 countries, including Spain and Bosnia and Herzegovina, celebrate their national pride with purely instrumental compositions. Spain's Marcha Real and Bosnia and Herzegovina's Intermezzo lead the pack, while Kosovo's anthem remains unnamed and San Marino's Inno Nazionale completes this unique group. These wordless anthems provide an intriguing way to evoke feelings of patriotism without any spoken lyrics. Political and cultural histories often play a huge role in this choice. In some cases, the absence of lyrics reflects complex national identities or efforts to remain neutral. Interestingly, while some unofficial lyrics have popped up over the years, none have been officially recognized. This distinction makes these instrumental anthems fascinating pieces of national heritage, relying on powerful melodies and rhythms to stir emotions and represent the spirit of their countries. Have you ever experienced the magic of a wordless anthem? Why exactly does drizzle feel different from rain? Meteorologists define drizzle as rain with tiny droplet sizes smaller than 0.5 millimeters. This difference in size is key. When it drizzles, the small droplets fall gently, often creating a fine mist that seems to float in the air. To tell if it's drizzle or actual rain, you can use a simple trick. Just observe if the droplets create splashes when they hit surfaces. If they do, congratulations, it's rain. But if you see no splashes, then it's just drizzle. This approach not only simplifies how we think about weather, but also combines scientific precision with our everyday experiences. So next time you step outside, take a moment to notice the type of precipitation you're feeling. Is it a gentle drizzle or a heavier rain shower? Understanding these weather patterns can give you a deeper appreciation for the world around you. Guess what really drives our ocean critters? Echinoderms like sea urchins and sand dollars are fascinating because their bodies are technically classified as heads. This unusual classification stems from their unique anatomical structure. Unlike many animals that have distinct body segments, echinoderms feature a central disc with arms radiating outward, which can make their bodies look quite different from what we're used to. For instance, while sand dollars have a flat, round shape, sea urchins are spiny and globular. Their skeleton, called an endoskeleton, is made of calcareous plates, giving them both protection and a remarkable structure. Echinoderms also have a remarkable capability to regenerate lost arms or spines, adding to their intriguing nature. By understanding their unique body structure and classification, we gain insight into the diverse adaptations that have allowed these sea dwellers to thrive in various marine environments. How cool is that? What if I told you Velcro was inspired by burrs? In 1941, Swiss engineer Georges de Mestral took a stroll in the countryside and noticed something peculiar: tiny burrs clinging to his pants and his dog's fur. Intrigued by this natural phenomenon, he examined the burrs under a microscope and discovered their unique hook-like structures that allowed them to latch onto fabric and fur with surprising strength. This moment sparked a creative idea for de Mestral, who began experimenting with a similar design using fabric. Fast forward a few years, and his invention of the hook and loop fastener, now widely known as Velcro, changed the way we think about fastening items. Today, Velcro is used in everything from clothing and shoes to spacesuits and more. So next time you fasten your shoes, remember the genius inspired by a simple nature walk. You won't believe this about the largest cemetery. Wadi al-Salam in Iraq is not just any burial ground, it's the biggest cemetery in the world, covering an astounding 6 square kilometers. Imagine that! This vast expanse is home to millions of bodies, making it a serene resting place that many people continue to honor today. Each year, around 500,000 new burials take place here, reflecting the deep connection of families to their loved ones. Located in the city of Najaf, Wadi al-Salam serves not only as a cemetery, but also as a pilgrimage site for many Shia Muslims, who believe it to be a sacred area. The cemetery features a unique landscape of tombstones, shrines, and memorials, and it's not uncommon to see families tending to the graves of their ancestors. With its rich history and cultural significance, Wadi al-Salam continues to draw attention and curiosity from around the world. Did you know some people can't smell sweat? Approximately 2 to 3% of the human population carries a unique genetic mutation that affects their ability to perceive specific odors, especially those linked to perspiration. For these individuals, the typical body odor that many experience during exercise is almost non-existent. This allows them to go about their workouts without the usual worries about odor that often bother others. Imagine jogging, dancing, or lifting weights without even realizing you have body odor. This fascinating genetic condition showcases just how diverse human sensory perception can be. While most of us are acutely aware of various smells, including our own, this small group has a completely different experience. It makes you wonder how many other hidden variations exist within our own biology. Our senses might differ more than we think, leading to a deeper understanding of what it means to be human. This goes beyond just smells. It's a reminder of the incredible variety of our genetic makeup and how it shapes our daily lives. Hard to believe, but Edison started with $40,000. This remarkable sum came when a young Thomas Edison worked alongside inventor Samuel Laws, helping to design innovative telegraph machines. What's fascinating is that Edison was rewarded with $40,000, a fortune at the time, which allowed him to take a giant leap in his career. With this money, he established his very own research laboratory, a space that would later produce inventions changing the world, like the electric light bulb. Moreover, Edison didn't just work alone. He hired 300 employees who played vital roles in pushing the boundaries of technology. This early investment didn't just benefit Edison personally, but also transformed the landscape of innovation. Can you imagine how different our world might be without his groundbreaking contributions later on? His journey from a young assistant to a leading inventor began with that unexpected payout. Ever seen a chicken dance with its head still? This amazing ability is one of nature's clever tricks. Chickens can move their bodies in all directions without moving their heads, resembling an internal stabilizer. Imagine strutting around while keeping your eyes fixed on your favorite treat. This unique physical feature helps them stay focused on their surroundings, making it easier to spot predators or tasty morsels. When they walk, jump, or turn, their heads remain steady, allowing them to maintain their balance and coordination. By keeping their vision steady, they can quickly react to changes in their environment, which is crucial for survival. Next time you watch a chicken pecking at the ground or scratching about, pay close attention. Are they moving smoothly and confidently while keeping their gaze locked? In a world full of distractions, we can learn a thing or two from our feathered friends about staying focused and being aware of our surroundings.